When I first set eyes on the village, the thing that caught my attention was the strange architectural style of it, nothing like a primeval village. I stayed on a hill to the south of the village, observing it for a long time. The wide spiral-shaped huts with walls made of dried mud, in contrast to the green background, were reminiscent of some crustaceous sea creature. I now know that their design was derived from a far more splendid architecture. The colossal trilithon, which stands at the entrance of the village, is decorated with carved figures and what looks like writing. On closer examination, the size of this ancient trilithon was awe-inspiring. I immediately understood that it had come from somewhere else and had been transported here with great difficulty from some faraway place. Interesting. I spent 14 fear-filled days and nights in that cannibal village and witnessed many disgusting and vile things. We had great difficulty communicating, although some of the villagers understood a few words of my language. They treated me kindly and were quite hospitable from the start, as though they recognized me somehow. That's kind of worrying. I was never able to figure out why. Even though I repeatedly told them my name, they addressed me by another similar name. I can't pronounce it, but the closest approximation is La'uth? Is that what that is? Or is that an I? I'll go with La'uth. Okay. As the days passed, I noticed that they treated me with increasing respect. This did not change my feelings towards them. The diabolical dances started to be performed during the last days of my visit here, and I thought that they were performed because of a great fear that was felt towards the jungle. These dances were accompanied by cacophonous hymns, and only terminated when the participants smacked their palms crazily on the ground. Oh my God, this again. And there was a group of people who said to me that they were going to some ruins in the depths of the jungle. But I secretly watched them and noticed that after these silent, regular nocturnal visits, they returned sweating. When they returned sweating, there were fewer people present than the number who had set out. That's also worrying. Anyways, I don't want to spend any more time writing about them. We will be leaving here shortly. These may be my final entries. Wait, I want to go back and look at that name again. La'uth. Oh, maybe, is this Loth Nolder's journal? Because they said the name is pronounced similarly. And the only guy that I can think of whose name starts with an L is Loth. And that's kind of similar. Interesting. So I guess this is his. The pain that I feel is gradually getting worse. Even walking has started to take its toll. My body is becoming contorted and deformed. Just holding this pen is difficult. This is anything but a curse. For some time I have been seeing spiral ruins and ornamental blocks with hieroglyphics or drawings on them. Interesting. We saw a spiral on the back of that figure down in the trapdoor area. And some defaced other things. So maybe those were hieroglyphics. The serpentine branches of grotesque trees clutch at the sky, and silent wells are open to the dark depths of the earth, leading me to believe that I am approaching my goal. I am searching for some nameless ruins in the middle of the jungle. Beside me, my skinny cannibal guide keeps looking over his shoulder at me in fear, as if I too were one of the wild creatures of this jungle. Although we have traveled north up to this point, I can see from the moss on the bark of the trees that we have changed direction and are heading east. I don't trust this cannibal with me. He watched passively while holding his machete in his hand as a crazy gorilla attacked me. I will not forget his hopeless expression when I won that bloody struggle. That's kind of creepy. I wouldn't want to travel with a cannibal personally. Okay, so I'm guessing that's Loth Nolder's writing. Okay, let's step forward and examine what's over here. There's a bed. And he said that his body is becoming contorted and deformed. Oh, is this that star chart that was they were talking about? Shoot, oh, in that one note from Ivar's cabinet, they were talking about a star chart. For some time we have been searching for a particular book, the Timbor. Do we want to know about that? The Timbor. Is that useful? No, we don't care about the name of the book. Okay. It is a translated version of the book called Infinitus, which is impossible to find. The Infinitus was written in Latin in a very confusing manner and was attributed to Marinus, who was an alchemist and demonologist who wrote the ancient and obscure book titled Primitiva. Or Primitiva, sorry. I put an extra I in there. It is related that he died in his laboratory in a fire which broke out suddenly. His corpse was never found. Ooh, that's suspicious. Can we underline that? Do we care? No, I guess we don't care about ancient people. Sorry, my nose keeps itching. It was really difficult to find the Timbor because even mentioning its name was enough to draw the attention of the ones who know what it really is. The book had to be hunted down at all costs, since the knowledge it contains is of infinite importance to our ultimate goal. According to the Timbor, which includes a lot of confusing diagrams and drawings, with the right timing and preparation, things can be summoned from spheres beyond this universe or even death. That's kind of scary. With this ancient knowledge, things long forgotten can be discovered again. With the aid of the map, we discovered the place where the ones who will be summoned in order to achieve our goal lay. Even though the old texts gave us information about them, the locations of the tombs were not specified due to the need for complete secrecy. The discovery made last night by Mr. Kerwin was important. They are in the crypts below a tomb which stands in a very old cemetery, in which the interments have been prohibited some time ago. The aforementioned tomb is registered to the name of Samuel William Power. Do we want to know that? Samuel William Power. I think I've heard that name before, but I can't recall when. Really? You have? I better remember this. It may be important in the future. Alright, Samuel William Power. As a result of this information, it was determined that we would be awakened from determined who would be awakened from their long sleep. All the preparations for the turning back were done under the sign of the star Pleiades by Mr. Kerwin. We want to know that. Nothing. What are you talking about? That's probably going to be useful later. It is only a matter of time when the ones who are waiting silently in their dark tombs for this day to come return, everything will have begun. What are you, raising zombies or something? I don't even understand what you're doing. Okay, do we want to know about summoning spheres? What could the things that could be summoned even beyond death be? Oh, that was a hidden clue. Okay. His corpse was never found. Oh, right. Didn't I even know? I underlined that already, I think. Book had to be hunted down at all costs since the knowledge it contains of infinite importance to our goal. No? How about that it was called the Infinitus? No? Okay. How about that it was Mr. Kerwin that made a discovery? Some tombs are mentioned here. Are those people looking for a crypt? Ooh, maybe it's the one that you went to in your dream. I bet that's it. I wonder if Samuel William Power is the tomb that I opened. Can I examine anything else here? I guess not. What's this star chart, though? I want to look at the star chart. Okay. What are these books? This portion is a loose translation of the upper portion, which was written in the strange cipher system. To make a talisman, put fennel seeds, frankincense, and quicksilver under a crystal with the character of the Pleiades. The name of the star Pleiades was just assumed from its sign, its name not directly mentioned in the passage. Due to the influence of Pleiades, which has been drawn at the right time, a properly prepared talisman can gather demons and spirits of deceased people. Thus one can summon them and learn from them the things and secrets one wishes by using the talisman. There's that eye again. That eye is everywhere. Can I look at the other books? No, it's just this one. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna write down what it says that I need for the talisman, because Howard doesn't seem to think this is worth noting, but I do. Where did my pen go? Oh, there it is. All right, we need 4 talisman shopping list. Fennel seeds. Fennel seeds. Okay. Frankincense. Oh, maybe that's why everything smells like incense. They're trying to make these talismans. Quicksilver. And this is under crystal. With the character of the Pleiades. Do we see which one is the Pleiades? Because if it's the one that matches the symbol on his ring, that would be an amazing coincidence. I don't know which one. What is the star? Is it this? Maybe it's that. Okay. Crystal with character of Pleiades. Okay. Good. That is written. Life is good. Let's continue onwards. What's this telescope? What are you looking at? Are you looking at the star? What am I looking at? I think this telescope is looking at the Northwood Mountain. Is there a cave entrance there? I wonder if that's the cave that you went into. Maybe you're doing their dirty work for them without even knowing it. Is that everything here? Is there anything on the ground? Anything on the ceiling? Nope. Do we still have that stick with the hook? No, I guess not. Oh, whoa, lag. I guess not, so that was just to get in here. Okay. Go forward, please. Anything more in this area? No, just the weird animals. Okay. Alright, he did put it up. He's not that stupid. So, I'm glad that there's nobody home, like, ever. Oh, what's that? That's a weird picture. Well, that was scary. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay. Right, there's this Versahi mixture. A half-full inkwell. Why do we care about the inkwell? Can I do anything with the inkwell? Well, the only thing I can think of is to put the... Oh! I've covered the brush with ink. Well, brush I soaked with ink. I hate to break it to you, but isn't that ink gonna dry before I figure out whatever it is you need to do with it? Howard, why don't you just take the ink with you? I wonder if I can find any more of the clues in here. I forget what are the... One of them was, what is EB? And then the other is this the one that's about EB? No, this is about this person that I don't know who's returning. Well, I still don't know his name, so I guess we'll leave that alone. Which was the other one that had things? Is it this one? Yeah. Right, this was the EB one. Okay. Well, we don't know who EB is. What is this? Can I do things with it? Does it react to stuff? Like this bug. Does it react to the bug? No. Okay. It looks like I should be able to do something with it eventually. Whatever. Okay. Back out. Back out. Okay, let's go down into the spooky cellar place. Because I honestly can't think of anything more that we should be doing in the kitchen. I feel like the kitchen is basically finished. Why does it keep like going slow in some places and not in others? It wasn't doing this yesterday. Oh, can I paint on the page? I picked up, I put ink on this. Can we paint? Ooh! This won't work. Well, sure it will. Smush the bug. I don't think I can use this here. Fine. Okay, let's go down in the trapdoor. I wonder if I can actually examine that eye. Maybe I was just on the wrong screen to look at it. Also, is there anything else in here? Can I look in this barrel? No. Do these guys have crocodile heads too? I can't really tell. Yeah, I can't tell what their heads are. Oh, the safe is different. It's locked. It's locked. Can we use this? No! This won't work. Fine, Howard. How about this? Oh-hoo! Excellent! This one worked. Now what? There are lots of maps here. Each of them is marked with a series of numbers. I think it's kind of a serial number. So I guess we need to know which one we want. I have no clue which one I should look at. There are just too many of them. Yeah, that's a fair point. So what is your thought on these maps? In the galleries under the cabin, I found many maps inside a locked cabinet. Some people are looking for tombs under a crypt, but where? Needed things. It's been written that with the right timing and preparation, the needed things can be summoned beyond spheres, universes, and even beyond death. What is the meaning of this? Samuel Power. Some people are looking for the crypt of Samuel Power. I bet that's that guy with the glowing orange eyes. Does that mean that... Because he said it was his ring. So does that mean that you are Samuel Power? We'll come back to this, because I have no idea what to do with this yet. Oh yeah, there was this. Oh, okay. I thought somebody locked it. There are symbols here, some of them are defaced. One on the top resembles a spiral. How am I supposed to deal with the ones that are defaced? If they're defaced, what am I at? I mean, there's no way I can fix that. This is still locked, right? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. I can't examine it here. Can I examine it if I move to the next spot? Aha! Excellent. Some kind of symbol. Apparently it depicts an eye. Where have I seen this before? Everywhere, Howard. Everywhere. What was making noise? Okay, what do you have to say about the eye symbol? I saw a symbol that looked like an eye in the galleries under Ivar's cabin. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Howard. Like I said, it's everywhere and on everything. Wait. I don't even know why I'm going in here. Wait, is that... Okay, we're just gonna look at the rifles. Okay. Yeah, we already know they have rifles and they're shooting people with them. I feel like there has to be something more to this room. Because I mean, I didn't do anything here. Maybe if I turn off the voltage again and go in there. Go in there, Howard. Is there anything dangerous in here yet? No, I guess not. Alright. Then let's go back out. And put the voltage back on. So nobody knows I was here. I'm so stealthy.